crack of a cannon signals that it's time to rendezvous. Around here in the 17 and 1800s, that meant the French-Canadian voyageurs, the Anishinaabe, and even the Ho-Chunk were to meet at Fort St. Louis to trade.
Fort St. Louis was at the foot of the high bridge where the grain elevators are.
Don Chesney is a reenactor at the annual Lester River Rendezvous in Duluth. He portrays a half-native, half-European Métis cook. Don tells people that life in the fur trade was hard and concern for the voyageurs was little.
Voyageurs typically were they wanted people who could not swim. Because they wanted their people to be more careful with the goods. If they're afraid of water, they're not going to tip the canoe.
A rendezvous could take upwards of a month, and it wasn't all just business. Tomahawk throwing competitions, for example, meant donating a prize and taking a prize laid out on a blanket. The prizes were useful to those who live in the wilderness.
Well, if you have 2 forks, if you win, you don't need another fork, you need, say, a cup. If there's one on the blanket, you get to pick that cup.
By the late 1800s, fur-bearing animal populations had been decimated and the trade faded away. But the hard paddling lifestyle of the voyageur continues to fascinate modern Northlanders, so modern rendezvous reenactments continue to teach people about experiencing the old ways.
Because that's what it is. You just immerse yourself in the experience, and that's it. You don't want to leave.
Holding on to history in Duluth, Dave Anderson, Northern News Now.
You know what? And voyageurs were expected to work 14 hours a day and paddle at a rate of 55 strokes per minute. As mentioned, few could swim, so many drowned in rapids or in storms while crossing lakes.